All right, it is day 19, moving day. Finally getting out of this shelter we got here. It was a good place to stay for 3 days, but 3 days was definitely too long, or 3 full days. So we're gonna try to hike probably a little past the NOC, which is like an outdoor center near here. Be about 6 miles today. Gotta get there so I can charge up and resupply some food. So that's the goal today. We'll see how we're feeling at that point. It's all downhill. So we'll see how that goes. Hiking down right now. Left about 5 to 10 minutes ago. It's funny because last night my phone was almost dead, and so I went to bed around 8, which is the earliest I've gone to bed in only God knows how long. But I had this grand plan of going to bed at 8, therefore I would end up waking up at like 6, the crack of dawn, head into town, maybe get there in time for breakfast. And then turned out that I just slept until 8:39, got like 12 hours of sleep, which I guess is what I needed. And then I ended up not leaving until like 10:30, so getting my standard start time. We're just walking. I guess there's a little bit uphill. It's a little bit up and down to start, and then it's like 4.5 miles of straight downhill. Just checked my phone as it died. About 1 mile left. So I got to the knock. Currently, general store, outfitter, restaurant over there. A lot of rafting that's down there, kayaking. Found out staying here is going to cost about $85 for a bunk. So we're not doing that. So probably going to hike on a little bit after getting some food. Just set up camp after charging up. So I was told there's good pizza over here at River's End. Probably gonna go check that out. So the restaurant's wait was about 20 to 30 minutes, and I figured that was the perfect amount of time to just head to the creek and ice my knees and Achilles. Be doing this a couple times before I leave. See kayakers coming by here. Nice little spot. We got in. Got our food, charging up. So currently, people are starting to leave this area because it's the end of Memorial Day. But the outfitter, super kind. They allowed me to leave my bag and my stuff that needed to charge still because the restaurant closed at 3. So I was only there for a little bit, but so stuff's in there charging now. General store, just grab a $3 beer. I'm gonna sit by the water and ice my legs a bit more and enjoy it. And yeah, hang out here probably till about 6 or 7, then wander into the woods again and set up my tent. All right, about to get back on the trail again, leaving the NOC. Just took some toilet paper from that fine establishment. Wait, no, not that one. The one over there. The bathroom. It's always a good question. Are you homeless or a backpacker when you steal TP from a public restroom? But yeah, about to hike a mile in or so, wherever it takes to find the closest campsite. So I'll show you that when we get there. So I'm realizing this is not probably actually too visible, but currently about maybe 0.25 to a half mile past the knock. Haven't found a campsite yet. Honestly, it's kind of exciting. Just walking the trail at night, trying to figure out where you're camping. Got a beautiful sunset in the background. Maybe we'll find a camping spot with a good view. So the time is currently 9:07. It's Still looking for a campsite, pissing off a lot of spiders. Cause I'm just walking with my trekking pole, just waving it. Ran into a couple head on, and that was not fun. So now I'm trekking with one and whacking with another. I see some light straight ahead. I'm hoping to get atop of this tree line, maybe get some light while I'm setting up camp. But otherwise, it's just my headlamp and I, because it is completely dark in the woods now. Walking through these beautiful flowers right now. Pretty sweet. This spider's about to hate me. Sorry, guy. So, I ended up walking around 2.7-ish out from the NOC. It is currently 10:23. Got my tent set up. Got here about 10 minutes ago. Maybe a little bit less. Doesn't take too long to set up the tent. But here's the best part. Heck yes. Alright. I'm gonna end up hitting the hay here. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Alright. It is day 20, otherwise known as June 1st. Also, it's actually the day my health insurance kicks in. So, been walking the first 20 days uninsured, 19 days uninsured. So I'm glad none of those injuries were too serious. So right now we're at the jump, which is about 2.2 miles into the day. It's called the jump because we're about to go up. Pretty steep incline. I think it's about 1,000 feet up with a span of like 1.25 miles or something like that. So that's going to be the main part of the day. Probably may only do like 5.5 miles today, something small, just to keep on being nice to my Achilles and my legs as they kind of warm back up again. It's also a very good view of a bald up there, so we'll show you that whenever we get there. Just a little taste of what this climb is. Beautiful up here though. Alright, just left Sassafras Gap Shelter. Maybe I'll see it through the trees over there. Stopped there for some water, a preview break. The water because I'm trying to stay on top of Cheoah Bald tonight, or Cheoah, however you say it. It's about 1 mile up still, but there's no water source up there. So filled up my water. Now we got a heavy pack going up, but I'm told it's beautiful. Not gonna lie, the last little bit of this climb, it's been a pain. It's been pretty sharp uphill. But hey, everything in life that's worth getting, you gotta work for. You know, except for the love of God, that's free. You don't need to work for that. But everything else, you gotta work for. Almost there. Alright, made it on top of Cheoah Bald. That's what we're gonna call it. May not be right, but definitely worth the climb. Gonna set the tent up right here. Only I think a 5.5 mile day, but recovering from injuries. It's a good place to stop.